Do the more.
What, bitch?
Do the more.
Yeah, whoa.
Do the more.
Yeah, woo.
Do the more.
Yeah, whoa. Goddamn.
Niggas tryna flex like Mar. Fuck bitches, no X like Mar. Pull up in that whip like Mar.
Yeah, Lilmar, huh? Nah, for real, huh? That way, huh? Yeah, welcome back to another story time video, and today I'm gonna be telling y'all about the time that I almost got arrested by the FBI. Now, there's probably like barely even a few of you that know about this because it happened over a year and a half ago, and I only had a couple thousand followers back then. And plus, I really didn't post about it when it happened because I was genuinely scared, like, of getting arrested, because it was the FBI. Like, it wasn't even the local police; it was the FBI, and they came to my house twice. Twice. I didn't mean to put up one finger, but yeah, they came to my house twice, and I was like genuinely scared. Like, so I wasn't wild about that. I didn't get on Snap and be like, yo, look the fuck, the FBI at my crib. What the fuck, y'all niggas done snitched? No, none of that, bro. I was scared out of my mind. So because I was facing serious charges. So today I'm gonna tell y'all the whole story, and just know, like, there's too much crazy shit that happened in my life to waste time trying to dig up evidence to lie about something that didn't happen. I'm not gonna make up none of these stories that I post. This is all real. This actually happened. So let's get into the video. All right, so we're gonna start with the first time. Now, this one was actually like really petty. So basically, now actually I need to let y'all know something. I have like my address on my license. Like, it's not my address, it's my cousin's house, and I just never updated it. So, like, unintentionally, but very fortunately, they didn't come to my house. They went to my cousin's house. So, like, they didn't come knocking on my door. Like, basically, they went to my cousin's house, and then she called my mom. And then, you know, I was actually in the car with my mom. I think at the time we were going to the store or whatever. So, basically, she called my mom, and she was like, yo, the FBI's here. They're looking for Lilmar. They want to talk to him. And, like, we were both scared, like, as fuck. Like, we literally, we both nearly started crying. Basically, well, actually, I mean, she really was crying, like, a little bit, and I felt really bad. I actually posted on my story. I found in my Snapchat memories, because this was back in February. This was on February 26th, so I did post on my, like, Snapchat memories. It showed up where I posted. I said, y'all really reported me to the FBI, as you can see right there. That's what I posted then, and then, like, later on, I think this was after they left, and I didn't end up going to jail, obviously. But I also posted this. I was like, it hurt so bad seeing my mom cry because she didn't know if they were going to take me or not. I'm so disappointed in myself for putting her in that situation, all for attention, SMH. So basically what happened is, it was really stupid. Like, they basically said it was like a school shooting threat, but it was basically some of my followers back then, they were like trolling, and they found like I had posted like a picture of like a, you know, Snapchat where you like cut out images and you put them. I had put a fake gun, and then I put like lyrics from that Soulja Boy diss when he beefed, when he was beefing with Quavo, and he dissed them. I put the lyrics.
Cause know I got that motherfucking 30 on me, nigga, and I'm a bust, nigga.
So they had like a screenshot of that, and like, I think I did like make a stupid like little school shooting comment or whatever, but it was like, I don't even know what I was thinking back then, but it was like really like petty. But obviously they sent that to the FBI. And that was like right after like one of the big school shootings. So of course I know they had it investigated. They did take it seriously, which is understandable. And so they basically, once they met me at my house, they sat down, they read me my rights. It was two agents, and I had to sign away my rights, and then they started interrogating me. They were just like asking, you know, all those questions. I don't remember like the exact questions, but it was basically just about, you know, about that, like what my intentions were and all that. It was really, really petty. So I just was honest with them. Like, normally, like, if you're guilty, you shouldn't talk to the police, but I knew that I didn't even own a gun, so like, it was really stupid. So I just told them whatever. And the funny part was, they actually whoever reported me, they told them about the prostitute too, because that I lost my virginity to a prostitute. So they did question me about that. They were like, well, we were told you met up with a prostitute too. Have you done that before? And they told me they weren't going to prosecute me for it. So I did tell them that I met up with a prostitute, but I didn't pay her because I knew they can't charge me for that anyways. That's like, yeah, they have to have like solid proof, and like the proof that I exchanged money, and they weren't worried about no prostitution. They were just worried about me, you know, shooting up at school. So basically and the sad part is, I was actually in a group chat with the people who reported me, and I'm going to cover all their names out, but I still have a screenshot I guess they knew, like, because it was probably the next day. They told them they were gonna look into it, so they already knew that the FBI was coming to my house. So they sent a group chat. Lilmar can actually say the feds watch. See, they like, it was really like fucked up because they were like, this was a serious situation. Like, I could have really got arrested for this, but they were like taking it as a joke, like it was funny, and it really wasn't funny at all. Because that's, you don't just like, they knew I wasn't. I mean, they knew it was all like stupid, but they took it as something like major. But basically, how this resulted was about, I think it was like 1 or 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks later, the agent did call back, and he said that the federal prosecutor decided not to press charges. Because I was like, they were actually like investigating, like they sent it to they forwarded it to the prosecutor, and it was up to them whether they wanted to file charge on me. But they knew it was petty, so they didn't even bother. Like, it was obvious I didn't have any intentions that were wrong. But they did send my mom an email, and I'm gonna put it up there. They did recommend that I take like go to mental health or like counseling. So the agent, and I'm gonna blur all his information, did email my mom like some resources to mental health centers and counseling. I did take counseling after this, not for that, just to like show that I was doing something. So because, you know, I didn't want them to come back at all. So I did do counseling. I think I did like 1, maybe 2 sessions, but I didn't really need counseling. It was just stupid. But so that was the first time that they came. And the second time was a little more serious. That was like a week after I turned 18. So like June 15th, I believe they came. But this time, so that it was the same agent, even though he was part of the gang and task force, the task force division. And this was like a sexual crime that I had kind of, I guess you could say. So it was the same agent. So he came straight to my house this time. He didn't even go to my cousin's house. Now, my mom wasn't home at the time, so I was home alone, and he came with a different agent this time. But this time they knocked on the door. I was really scared to answer because I opened, like, I looked at the people and I saw who it was. I started shaking, like, I was so scared. But I just opened the door anyways because I didn't know what it was about at all. But basically, probably none of you remember this, but I believe it was my 5th body. It was in the backseat of a Walmart parking lot, and the girl was 15. I was 17 at the time, though. And when she was like grabbing to the center console to grab some napkins, I snuck like a picture of her butt, you know. And then it was really stupid of me. I knew it was illegal, and I had posted it on my Instagram page. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? I like, back then I really was wild, and like before, like I was like, well, the sad part is this was after the first time that they came, but I didn't. And they told me too, like, you're still gonna be on our watch list. We're still gonna be you know, keeping an eye on you. But I still posted that picture knowing that, like, I knew it was illegal, but I didn't think it was a big deal because I was 17, which is still probably the reason why I didn't like get charged for it. But I mean, like, she had on a skirt. She just, like, it was kind of up because, you know, we were fucking. So I posted the picture on my Instagram page, and I guess one of the same trolls, sent it to the same FBI agent. And yeah, they came, and they this time, like, when they came in the house, they didn't even read me my rights or anything. They was just like, they had like a whole bunch of like screenshots of me text. I don't even know where they found these from. It must have been from the app that I was using to text. They had like screenshots of me talking to girls that were like underage. But it was okay because I was underage at the time too. But they were just like, you're 18 now, you need to cut this shit out. You need to grow up and stop doing this dumb shit. And because I mean, the serious part was that I took that picture of that girl, and she was underage. That's child pornography. I knew that at the time, but I just was stupid at the time because I used to go live fucking girls all the time, and I was 17, you know, and I just didn't care because I was, you know, I was on that like crazy wild shit. Like, I didn't think it was a big deal, which it kind of, I mean, it kind of was, but at the same time it's kind of not because I was underage too. But it's still legal, definitely. But so basically, yeah, they were just really mad. Like, they made it clear. They was like, if you ever do this shit again, we're gonna come back and take your ass away in handcuffs because we're not playing no games no more. We're done with you. If we ever have to come back here, you're going straight to jail. And I was like, okay, it's never gonna happen again because I'm 18 now, so it's like, you know, it's more serious. I wasn't a minor then. And there's like I said, the girl was 15, I was 17. I don't know why. Like, that's why I be posting my body count list, and y'all don't understand that there's 15 years on there because it's not illegal. That's why I didn't get arrested for the age difference. That's not illegal. The age you consider is 16, but if you're under 18, there's like a 4-year gap, so it's not illegal. You can have your own morals or whatever on that, but the law is a law, and what I did wasn't illegal. So the only thing illegal I did was post the picture. But basically, yeah, they did, like, even though my mom wasn't home, they did give her a call, and like then she texted me and she was like so disappointed. Like I'm gonna post a text right there. She was like, "Do not post anything else. I'm so disappointed in you. Grow up. You know what you're doing is stupid. Leave them alone. Do you understand this?" I don't know if they told her about like the picture that I posted, but I know they told her that I was like basically harassing girls online or whatever. I don't know. That was really stupid, but anyways, I think they didn't investigate that themselves. It seemed like they told my mom that they were gonna like forward it to the local police because that wasn't in their jurisdiction to like handle or whatever. But it's been over a year now, and I haven't heard from the FBI or the police department. So I'm just gonna assume that no charges were filed, or they're not investigating it still. Because I would be really pissed if I got arrested for something that I did over a year ago, especially for something serious like that, and when I was a minor. So hopefully that situation's over, and I haven't done anything stupid since then, like that was illegal. Like, but see, now that I told y'all this story, hopefully y'all will realize that I'm just trolling most of the time, and I'm not as stupid as y'all think. Like, I know the law now. I've been investigated by the FBI twice. So y'all really think that if I impregnated a 14-year-old, I would literally go on my Instagram and post about it? Like, y'all gotta be stupid if y'all were gullible enough to believe that was just for clout. And it worked because the girl was actually of age. So y'all could say what y'all want. And in that last story time video, meeting up with a 12-year-old, that wasn't illegal either, because I was 16 at the time and she lied about her age. And it's just a story. Like, come on, man. I'm not stupid enough to post something that I know is illegal. Like, come on, man. Y'all I'm smarter than y'all think, bro. I'm not gonna post something that I know is illegal. Like, and there's nothing, I haven't committed any crimes recently that I could be prosecuted for now. So but yeah, that's the story. The only other time that I've been involved with the cops is when there was one night I did try to I don't know if y'all remember this. It was actually like a year ago, literally a year and a day ago. I tried to overdose. I'll put the picture right there. I took some pills. I don't know why, really. I was just kind of like bored, and I wasn't really depressed. I was just kind of bored. Like, it was weird. I don't know why, but I was home alone. I kind of just wanted to get high too. Like, I wanted to like feel what it was to overdose for some reason. But I went on live. That was where I fucked up. I went on live. I guess I was clout chasing too, because I didn't know if I would die or not. I just didn't care. But I went on live, and somebody, like, I had like 100 to 200 viewers back then. And somebody called the police, my local police department, and gave them my full name and said that I was overdosing on live. So, and this was at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So police, ambulances, fire trucks, they pulled up to my cousin's house again, because like I said, that's the address on my license, and that wasn't the FBI, so they didn't know my address. So they went to my cousin's house, and my mom was actually staying the night there that night. So she calls me, and she's like, "Bro, the cops over here. What are you doing?" And I told her, like, "Oh my God, I didn't know I was on live. I was just joking." So like, I told her I was joking, so that's what she told the cops. And so luckily they didn't come to my house like after, just to check on me, even though I was home alone, and they got the report. They didn't even bother checking, but that was kind of fucked up. But luckily, because I didn't want to get taken to a mental hospital or a hospital or anything like that. I didn't want to get, I just was bored. So luckily they didn't investigate it any further. So my mom sent me a text later that night. She was like, "The cops said you was talking about killing yourself." Dang, that's not a joke ever. Like, she really thought it was a joke. But I mean, she saw later that I took the pills, but we never really talked about it that much. But it was really stupid. So yeah, anyways, that's the story of both of the times that I almost got arrested for the FBI. And those are some serious charges, like, no cap. Like the school shooting thing, that was that's like terroristic threats. That's at least like 20 years. And then the child pornography, that's like another 20 years. So I was facing some serious charges. I really got off the hook. But I think, well, especially for the with the girl, that was because I was 17. I think it was that was like, if I was over the age of 18, I would have definitely probably got arrested for that. But also because like it wasn't her or her parents who made the report, like it was just one of my followers. So it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like they were pursuing charges. So because even if I was 17, if they would have knew about it, they would have definitely pursued charges. And obviously I'm not posting no picture of her or anything like that, of her face, because I'm not gonna expose her, and I don't have the picture or anything of that no more. So yeah, that's just done with, and I'm just glad I managed to avoid all those legal problems, because I did not want to throw away my life at such a young age. But yeah. Also, one thing I forgot to add, like I was literally done editing this video and I had to come back downstairs to re-record this part. I have to tell you, I do not recommend talking to the police or the FBI, like ever. Like if you're ever in the same situation as mine and the FBI wants to talk to you or interrogate you, even if they say they just want to talk to you, do not do it, because for one, they will try to use things against you in court. If you say something discriminating or incriminating, they will use it against you. Also, they make you sign a form. When I signed my Viceroy, they made me sign a form agreeing not to lie to them. And it is illegal to lie during a federal investigation. Like the form said, I could get arrested for up to 5 years just for lying to them during that interrogation. So, and of course, I did try to lie several times, because when they were showing me the screenshots, I was like, I didn't say that wasn't me. I didn't say that. And I was like, I didn't post that picture. But they reminded me, they was like, don't lie to us. So I was trying to be as honest as I could, but so just don't do it. If they ever tried to come to like and talk to me again about anything, I would tell them to get the fuck on. I would tell them, unless they have a warrant, I'm not opening the door. If they want to talk to me, I'm not talking to them without a lawyer present. And that's all you need to say, is that you want a lawyer before you're questioned. So don't never talk to the police, because they, you know, it's a trap every single time. They're not on your side. So that's all I need to say. So that's the story. I hope y'all enjoyed. Go ahead and click the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at The Real Lilmar. Also follow me on Snapchat, Whoa Lilmar. Yeah. No, for real. That way.
She blowing on the dick like it's 420. Fucking on that bitch, yeah, she a snow bunny. Fuck that bitch and I